And we're live. Hello. Alright, it is 8 a.m. on Monday, and we are going to make an indie game. I'm trying to remember where we were. I took a day yesterday and I straight up didn't go on my computer. I didn't open either this project or the one for work for the first time in I don't remember. It was weird. I had separation anxiety from my computer. But now I've totally forgotten where we were. I think right now we're still iterating on the trombone bot. Today I think I want to finish him up for now and set him aside and maybe work on some key art stuff. Let me open up the old Photoshop here. Let's take a look at where he is now in game. Sorry, I shouldn't have opened multiple things. Alright, so here's where we are in game. It's kind of like where we stand. I hate testing in this level. I wonder if there's one that's more... got a bit of a backdrop. No, not really. Okay. You know, I'm still not... I'm gonna come up with a better shape for this. For both him and for the accordion. I'm not keen on it. I did an experiment where I tried, what if the horn didn't come out from between his legs? What if it came out kind of to the side of him? And it was kind of askew. That's kind of something I was playing with. But yeah, not much work has happened since the last stream. It's only been like a day, and I didn't work at all yesterday, so yeah, this is where we are. Shit, where do we even begin? Alright. I mean, I'm not keen in general on the... I still don't like the back. I still never figured out what to do for the colors here. I really don't like the black tubes. In fact, maybe I shouldn't just make that. Let's do an experiment real quick where we just make that the same color and consider getting rid of it entirely. Like, what if you were accordion? Hey Growrg, what's up, man? Why is this not the same color yet? Oh, because I went to the wrong thing. Okay, I get it. I am a dumb person. Hey Chili Dogs, what's up, man? I'm like, put this mic away. Alright, hold on. I need to... Man, I tell you, the only advantage to all my work being in different time zones is that if I start late, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I know. I woke up super early, got ready, and was like, maybe I should run some errands before I stream. And then I realized, like, no, I'll just stream early and hang out with people from, like, Australia or some shit. It'll be fun. It's kind of cool. There's a guy from Pakistan that drops in here sometimes, which is just, like, weird and mind-blowing. I love the internet, man. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. So I think... The top city for plays this week on the show is Stuttgart. Yeah, I don't know where Stuttgart is. It's weird that we can look that up. You'll lose your mind trying to figure out things based on that data. Like, metrics will make you crazy if you dive into them. I'd be like, why did so many people stop watching my YouTube video at exactly this moment when I started eating an apple? What's the deal with that? Do people not like apples? Do people not like eating? Do I look weird when I eat? What's the deal? You'll just fucking lose it. It could just be random. What do people have against fruit? Man, Chris, I'm way too into this. I went to this... We do this giant feast each year in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's like second Thanksgiving, but with friends. It's like all the other holidays are for family. This one's just for friends, you know? And I look forward to it every year. And yesterday I was like, man, I don't want to go to this. I want to work. Which is a feeling I haven't felt in so long. It's a good feeling. It's good to be back in that place. Alright, I was looking at what I was supposed to look at. So... Or 100 less listens this week? Oh, whatever, man. It's the holidays, who knows? Ghosts in the data. I dropped into your Discord, Chris Light. It's really cool. You do good things for people. Like, you're a legitimately good human being. I was really actually kind of blown away. It was sweet, man. Like, I always suspected you were a good person, but, like, now I know. Now there's data. Let me see. So I need some separation here. I need you to feel the grid. I need you to see that, like, this has to be a different color from this, which has to be a different color from this. Especially here because it kaleidoscopes in. So it's got to look like a pipe and a pipe and a pipe. I think it does anyway. I feel like it should. Maybe it doesn't. Because I don't like the black. I don't know if I don't like the black because it doesn't work with this background. I used to like the black. I'm feeling so many emotions right now about these characters. Let's look at the other ones. Like, she's got black pipes. It doesn't bother me here. Kept the palette very simple here, and it works. Black pipes stay. Oh, the drummer. Drummer has black pipes. I think the balance between silver and black and yellow is what's throwing me. Also, these limbs seem to be thinner to me for some reason. Whereas this is a much thicker limb. I hate that bug with the camera. It's gonna drive me mental. Yeah, let's make these limbs thinner. Specifically this limb. Let's make that limb thinner. I might like it more. Let's try just thinning up everything. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm not there yet, Chris. I'm not a pipe expert either. If there is a thick pipe, it needs to be this one because this is the horn. Also, the way that's skinned is weird. I think I wanted to move away from that concept here. This does not kaleidoscope in. But also, I could try something different here where I go like why is it every time I duplicate you, you lose your material IDs? What's the deal with that, huh? Bizarre. How do I go about this? Wait, what? Yeah, I'm gonna like it much better when that's silver. I need to find a reason. Some sort of clasp or something. Let's look at trombones again. I mean, there's definitely a lot of stuff we can use here. I like that thing, but I don't think it's ubiquitous. I don't think it's in a lot of trombones. I think just having one of these kind of fasteners is a good call. Hey, Yerk's group, what's up? I'm glad you like the Flame in the Flood. It was definitely a huge part of my life for a really long time. When the Flame in the Flood shipped, it was like emotional. I felt feelings. Yeah, okay. Let me get to it. Wrong thing. I need to put on some music this morning. Get in the groove. I have a harder time getting going in the morning in the winter. Something about getting up before the sun and just the lack of sun. Like that feeling when you go to work and it's dark when you go to work, and you get out of work and it's dark when you get out of work. It's just brutal. But that's something Christmas carols can't fix. You guys cannot hear my... Yeah, good. Okay. Lose the entire chat. Thanks, Yerk's group. I'm really glad you liked it. That was definitely fun. It's my first indie game. I felt like I was in college again. Feels a lot like this, actually, early on in that project. Alright. So one of my favorite things is to, this can backfire, but I like to go off, especially on the weekends, and do some crazy thing that people don't expect, usually using someone's tech or someone's art, and then just kind of like check it in and wait for somebody to see it and go, oh shit. And the tire was one of those. When Sync initially modeled the raft, it wasn't going to come apart or anything like that at all. We didn't even have the idea that you'd upgrade a raft initially, in the very, very beginning. And I looked at that model and I kind of like, I loved it. And I started modeling because he only modeled the part of the tire that you would see. So I went back in and I tweaked the model a bit and modeled the underneath and the around parts. So I could animate you actually grabbing the tire and ripping it off of the raft and throwing it onto the dock. And I just kind of checked that in and waited and hung out in the office because I wanted to be there when somebody saw it. This thing fucking loved it. It was one of those really good moments where he was like, hey, wait, what? Fucking sweet. This is the shit you live for, man. Yeah, the wheel attaching to the dock was one of the things that was my baby. In fact, the stuff in that game where I probably had the most fun and took it too far was things like the raft upgrades, going through all the animations for the raft upgrades. That was super fun. Especially because I also still had to remodel the raft. Alright, hold on. We're going to find that now. We're going to do some nostalgia. What do I got here? Probably shouldn't show you my computer. It's probably too late. River. Art source. Where is that? I think the raft is technically a character. Okay, so there's the raft that's when you're rafting, and then there's the raft that's when you're upgrading, I think. Yeah, this rig was a fun one. I rigged it so you could just do whatever the fuck you wanted. I went way too far with this. I modeled the underside of the boxes and re-UV'd them so I could just fucking flow them around. Oh shit, I never textured them. I was pretty careful with the camera on these scenes. Yeah, this was all entirely uncalled for. I don't know why. I know why I did it. It was really fun. Where's open up an animation. No. Oh, the marina. What? God, where'd I put everything? It might be part of the other rig. is everything? That is super bizarre. What would I have called it? Let's look for motor. Star. Maya file. How about upgrades? Or maybe they're all in that one fucking file, actually. That might be the kind of stupid shit I would do. I'm real organized, guys. This is great. Wrong directory. Holy crap. Alright, I'm just not set up to show off this stuff right now. All my references are not linked anymore. You're just gonna have to trust me, it was cool once. It's kind of lame. I could revive this stuff if I need to. I should have taken more video. Anyway, nobody else cares about my nostalgia. It was fun. It was a really fun project to work on. I definitely loved the rafting. Like, figuring out the rafting, how to animate that to be cool, animating the raft, coming up with all the fun shit for the marina, the traps, setting all that up. Just in general, tons of learning about how to do blueprint scripting and stuff like that. I'm gonna do a postmortem. I don't know. We already did our postmortem at work. Wait, what? Now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why does everything break all the time? Literally, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna reopen Maya. That was another fun thing I slammed in there, and I actually got a bit of like, it wasn't the best thing for the design of the game, so I had to tune that quite a bit. Like, I had to walk that back real hard. So, for the bear... Okay, now we're gonna go down memory lane again. I have too much fun talking about this shit. I think the bear will be easier to show. I animated him going 360 degrees around like this. And what we did was we just queried the frame that you were. Like, I would find the direction between the forward vector of the character and the vector that is from the bear to you, and I would find the delta and I would just select a frame between that, and I'd play an additive idle on top of it. But yeah, this is the animation for the bear. That was fun to figure out too. If you want to know the initial animation, which I think is, I might still be able to find it, where I went too far and I had to pull back. God damn it, wrong directory. How fucking hard is it to just remember the last directory, Maya? Oh no, this is a toned down version for that. Where's... I wonder if I can find... the cut version. Go. When I first started thinking I was going to do this, he was going to go like this. That's what I wanted it to be. I mean, obviously there was no polish here. Like, this shit was not going to slide. That was terrible. This is just me trying to see if I could get him to do that. Like, to follow you as you walk around the den. I thought that'd be fun. But yeah, that was too much. Also, the thing is, like, if you aggroed him here, he'd have to, rather than just jump at you, he'd have to play back towards his default and then run around the collision, because technically, like, what I was doing here was bullshit. His pill is staying right here and facing in this direction. He wasn't actually moving along this arc. I, like, didn't have anywhere... maybe if this was a higher profile thing and I had a production budget, we could have done this for real. But I mean, if it was a higher profile thing and we had a production budget, like, there'd be pathfinding, it'd be a whole different thing, right? So, whatever. But yeah, that was fun. Was it a good thing or a bad thing that you just saw the stuff for Scout before you played the game? Also, I should probably get back to work. God, now I really want to find those rafting things. Got me on a kick here. Okay, hope I didn't lose them. That's cool. I know, I feel like sometimes if I play a game, or if I know too much about, how I put this, there's certain games I play, like any of the Naughty Dog games, whenever I play them, I can't get into the story. I'm analyzing and breaking apart how they did the animation and what they're doing there. Narrative. Why the fuck did I do that? god, that's right. And there's different damage states for the raft and different upgrades for each one. Oh my god, I went nuts with this. You have no idea how much fun I was having back when I did this. Oh, this takes me back. Where the fuck? Where are you? Wrong directory. God damn it. I don't know where the lift rig is. Animate props. Losing these fucking... God, I wish I would just find the base directory and whatever. Oh, we got it, yeah. Yeah, there we go. This shit, man. Alright. So... here's the base loop. Here's adding the motor. I made a special thing for this, which is apparently... yeah, I got rid of it. Damn. At the time I needed a way to show and hide things because you could have any number of these upgrades, right? Like you could have... you could have some of these and not other ones. We had to figure out where you could shove an upgrade onto your raft. We had to figure out, like, and you're not even seeing everything right now, because you're not seeing the, what happens when the car leaves and the, boxes come in. I don't know why you're not seeing that. This was interesting to figure out. Like all the little pieces that made up this. All the little things that could fly away. I had at one point a custom picker just for this, so I could figure it out and show and hide different things. Like the ability to switch it over so I could see what it looked like when you had the car hood versus the boxes versus different things. Hey Thomas, what's up, man? It's weird how game stuff that even though you make them yourself, they kind of take on a life of its own. Yeah, it's cool hearing how the game affects different people. I don't know. You know what's driving, like, this is insane. So from this stream, like, which I really enjoy doing and everything, when I started this, I had no idea that somebody would go out and make fan art. Like, especially now, this early, to the point where I feel guilty. Like, maybe I shouldn't have, hold on, wait, let me show this to you. Copy link to tweet. check this out. I could totally, I know the day that, this is from back when the trombone looked closer to this. I can totally see it. Somebody went off and made this. This is adorable. This is so, like, I'm still glowing from this. That somebody did this. Like, from some character I made. That's insane. That's fucking insane. I mean, I've had fan art before, but I don't know. I don't usually design characters, so never from, it's just great. I don't know. This is awesome. The internet's insane. I love it. I can't believe somebody did that. You guys are the best. Thanks. Alright. Going on and shit. I should work. Happy Monday. Yeah, it's definitely super cute. Oh man, why is this weird? I'm gonna try rebooting Maya again, because I think maybe opening those older files from a different version of Maya is throwing off the shaders. Which means I'm gonna stop opening up files from Pocket, or River Game? The Flame of the Flood. We call these things secret, like, handles at work, right? Like how this game that I'm showing right now, I codenamed it Tumble. Because you don't want to come up with a real name initially. You don't want to come up with a real name until you know what you're doing. The game that we're working on at work now is codenamed Pocket Knife. That has nothing to do with anything. The game before, The Flame of the Flood, before we came up with that name, we just called it River, or River Game. But yeah. What the fuck was I even doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. I feel like a doctor's gonna come in here and explain that I have ADD, and that's gonna be really depressing to find out from Twitch. It is my medical opinion that you can't focus for more than a minute. Alright. Knocking down a building next door. Yeah, I guess it's just kind of like a little... There's something a little more over the top we could do here. But oh well. Let's see if this kind of looks cool. This is killing me. I think I'm going to change my project directory for the day. So I don't keep opening into the wrong directories. No, maybe you don't. What the fuck? Oh. I'm doing well, Javis. How are you? I can never say your name. It's freezing today, though. I will say that. I'm actually gonna go crank the heat. I'll be right back. Finally got cold in Boston. Alright. Let's make an indie game. Hey, Light Kyla. What's up, man? And good morning. Good morning to everybody that's here. It's only 9 a.m. Right, time zones. Number 12. Oh yeah? When was the last time you saw it, Kyla? He is getting there. I'm not in love with him yet, but I don't completely hate him anymore, and I feel like I'm moving in the right direction. Every time I make a change, I feel like it's a good change. I don't feel like it's just moving laterally. We're definitely closer. Which is good, because this one was kind of a struggle. It didn't quite click for a while there. What are you? Why are you invisible? I thought you were the outline. What is this? How bizarre. Okay, well, I guess the outline is gone. Which is good. I was about to redo it anyway. Yeah. Last Monday it was a box. That's true. It's come along a long ways. I'm happy about that part. So, I want the outline to kind of, I don't know, do something cool. Be kind of off kilter, be thicker in some parts. What I want it to do. I wouldn't mind if it was like literally just wrong sometimes. Damn it. Alright, let's see what we get. What the fuck? Why are you invisible again? What is going on? I'm gonna close and reopen Maya. Some horrifying bid to fix shit. Hey Tom, what's up, man? Oh, like, Kylo, are you the one that did the fan art? I showed it off earlier. Oh my god, dude, that was adorable. That was fucking amazing. You have no idea. You made my day. Was that you? You're out in France, right, dude? Shit, hold on. Let me see if I still have it in a different tab. Dude. Everybody who's here has to look at what, like, Kylo did. Like a child. I'm over the moon that you did that, man. Yeah. It's cute. He looks like a professor. He looks like the father of the character that I'm making right now. I might have to make... I don't know. We'll talk about it later. This is supposed to be like a machine that's run away, that's like dancing across the skyline. It's like a little machine that has ambitions to be a musician. Whereas this machine here looks like a, I don't know why I look at him. Maybe it's the monocle and the mustache. I feel like he's a professor. I don't know. It's great though, man. Thank you so much. That's so cute. That's so cool that you did that. Like, you know, you make shit like this in the hope that you reach somebody and that you inspire them. And I'd never imagined that somebody would already feel that way. Just off of this fucking Twitch chat. Dude, that's wild. You're out in France too, right? That's crazy. The internet's a weird and crazy place. Hey, thank you, Kylo. Seriously. You have no idea. Dude, that was so good. I was like... I bragged about May's fan art at work too. And I feel bad now if I brag about this. I'm just gonna be like... Guys, I'm too cool for you. I have fans on the internet. I know. Did you make a Twitter account? Just stay off Twitter. Don't go on there. It'll suck up your soul. But I appreciate that you did that. That's cool. Yeah. Shit, man. Yeah, did you see what he looks like now? Oh, it's broken now. I'll show you in a second. Let me unbreak him. Oh, good. We're starting the right directory today. Shit, Kylo, you're so cool. Thank you. This is interesting. If I hide a mesh, I never get to see it again. I don't know why I never get to see it again. Just don't. Is the shape hidden? Is that a thing that can happen? The shape is definitely hidden. What the fuck? How do you unhide a shape? Maybe there's a hotkey for it. Gotcha. You had a blast doing it. That's a pun. We don't accept puns in this chat, guys. We're an anti-pun chat. Hey, little Sarah, what's up? Okay, in what way is this broken? Yeah, what's the deal? What's your deal? Did I skin this in the wrong place? Is that the deal? That is the deal. Okay, well, so we'll do then. Let's see if this little hack tricks fixes things. Hey Sniper, what's up, man? I'm doing pretty good. You started playing Battle Right. I think I actually played that game briefly. That's like the top-down. What is it? It's like a top-down game where you fight, kind of like League of Legends, but without all the. It's just an arena, right? Like it's just really twitchy. Am I thinking of the right game? I could have googled that before I just went off saying shit. Battle Right. Yeah, it is the game I'm thinking of. I thought that game was good. I was surprised it didn't immediately take off. It has a good feel to it. Like, I used to play way too much League of Legends, so maybe I'm just biased. But it's got that good twitch. It's a good feeling. Yeah. You think Jade sounds like me? I think I played Jade. That's the intro character. I don't sound like Jade. Do I sound like Jade? Maybe. That's cool. I'm a gunslinger. I'm into it. I'll take it. Absolutely, Sarah Lee. Lee. Little Sarah Lee. God, I'm terrible at this. You can ask and I will definitely answer because I love talking. I'm glad you like it, Indie Respawn. We're getting there. It's definitely coming along. It's moved a lot from where it was. I need to not spend an eternity on the character art. It has occurred to me that I've gotten down to... I mean, I want to finish it. And I want to, like, I think... I want to be able to talk about this game, and I can't talk about this game until I have an image, and so I'm blocking in, like, what this will look like. I'll replace this with a new trombone, and these with the 2 new characters. I'll start making some key art, so I can talk about the game. And then I need to switch back to, like, making the game. Gray boxing all the levels. Yeah, I think the characters are important. I think I'm doing the right thing. But it's always like, there's a million things to do, and you don't know which direction to go in sometimes. And I think I've got a pretty good idea of how much game there is. I just need to make it, which takes a while. Also, I said in the last stream I was thinking about setting something up so that we could do wish lists, and that's the kind of shit that I should definitely do, and I'm just like dragging my feet doing it. Things like talking about the Discord. I've realized I'm never gonna set up a Discord or manage a community because I'm shit at this. So if it's cool with you guys, my buddy Chris Slight, I do a podcast with him, and he's already got a Discord set up for the Dialogue Box, which is our podcast. So I think we'll maybe make a channel in that for this game. And then if you guys want to hang out on a Discord, you'll have that Discord. I know what you mean. I got wrapped up in doing 3D photo scans and stuff for my game, and I haven't worked on any new design stuff. I went down the wrong rabbit hole. Yeah, well, you'd be surprised how those rabbit holes end up becoming different projects later, or you wind up folding something you do into something else you do. When you're passionate and you're into something and you're learning, somehow it always works out. Like, I can't look back at anything where I was like, yeah, that was a huge waste of time. I mean, for a while I was looking back at this project and thinking, shit, I wasted a lot of time on that Socket League game that'll never be anything. I can't believe I wasted it. And then now I'm making a puzzle game out of it, so, I mean, it's weird how these things go. This game, I initially made the smallest scoped game I could. Something I could pump out in like 2 months. And then I let it get out of control. Willfully. I know what I'm doing. I knew it was stupid. I'm into it. I love it too much. Yeah, just always be doing things. That's the point of life. Do things, have fun, and then you die. Full-on nihilism up in this bitch. It's not feature creep. I just decided that I wanted to make a sweet fucking game, rather than, like, waste my time for 2 months making a small game. There's no learning from that. And that wasn't fun, and so what's the point? Feature creep is the thing I'm fighting right now, where I'm like, I could make 4 more robots with completely different movesets, and then that'll be great, because then you can choose between a bunch of different puzzles. When you get in that mindset, what you gotta do is, there's a trick called FNG, where when you need to enter production, you just start marking things FNG. Like, you take your idea and you write it down, and you're like, okay, and I'm totally, definitely, absolutely gonna do this in the DLC or in the sequel or in the whatever. And that way you're like, yes, I need to lay down the groundwork so I can do that for the sequel. And that kind of lets you mentally push it aside. Because if you just say, I don't have time to do that, you'll start to get grumpy. Oh, sorry, Sarah, I just had a question. I was wondering, I'm creating a big building for UE4. I was wondering, is it better for performance to build it from a separate object in engine or make it as one object? So are you asking if it should be multiple meshes or one mesh? I mean, what you're going to have is, it depends on how many meshes. It depends on a lot of things. So you might be bound by draw calls. If you have like a massive city with a ton of these buildings, for instance, if you're going to instance these everywhere, and each building has like 100 meshes in it, you're rapidly going to hit up against having way too many draw calls. Because every time you draw a separate, let me rephrase this. So an object in Unreal is one draw call. If you have multiple actors, each one is a draw call. If you have multiple materials on an object, each material on that object is its own draw call. So there is such a thing as limiting the number of draw calls you have. The building is enterable. I imagine when you enter the building, you're going to swap meshes from your exterior to your interior set. You're probably not going to leave all of them loaded at the same time, unless you can, because your game is so lightweight. Which I suspect if you're asking this question, your game's actually pretty lightweight and you'll probably be fine. I think worrying too much about optimization before you've figured out the look and the feel of your game is probably a mistake anyway. I mean, there is such a thing as going down a rabbit hole, or building an entire game and then realizing, oh shit, I have to redo everything, because what I did just is completely untenable. But that's unlikely to happen in a situation where you're making a game that's kind of small, especially something with a small team. And even if it does happen, if you're making a game that's kind of small, it's not that big of a deal. You can probably find a way to batch through using Blutilities or some script to fix up whatever it is you need to fix up. So I would focus more on getting the look and feel of your game and getting the game going on a high-end machine, and I wouldn't worry too much about like draw calls or the process just yet. If you were in AAA, it would be a different story. We'd be doing tests, probably on the console, where you just like procedurally bang out a level and see. But I doubt that's necessary for you. So for now, I would do whatever's fast and lets you congeal on a look. I feel like multiple objects would be better because then you can do occlusion and culling. Yeah, I mean, there's the workflow thing of how collision will be set up and stuff like that. And if you're going to do one giant collision mesh, it's impossible to know without seeing your game. Every game is different and has different needs. But I'm a big believer in get it going fast. Get to the place where you're playing the game as quickly as possible. And then get to a place where the game looks good as quickly as possible. And then start making the game fun. And that's going to take a certain amount of time. And that time is also when you'll be optimizing. Optimization, I think, comes last. Yeah. And maybe everything is still sloppy and it's just your directories are sloppy and whatever it is you did, maybe it isn't the most efficient thing, but it works. And at the end of the day, getting a game that works is more important than getting a game where everything was done perfectly. You can spend a lot of time trying to figure out the perfect way to do something and then end up never making the game. It happens a lot. How will you be designing the puzzles? Will you be sketching them out on graph paper or kind of winging it for a bit? It's so fast to just move the blocks around and play that I don't really see the need to do it on paper. I'll probably just do it here in Engine. And I've already kind of done the, I've gotten to a place where I've done a handful of levels for each kind of type already. So I already know there's no high theory design here. I've never been big on paper design. I'm not a designer, so obviously. I've never been big on design. So maybe I shouldn't be giving advice. But you asked what I will be doing, I will be just doing it in Engine. It's also all relative. You gotta build the alpha before you can really assess performance. Yeah. Yeah, it also depends on what you're into. Unreal has some weird, like, cool instancing tech for building cityscapes and shit. I don't know how much you've dived into that, but I know, like, I've heard of it. I've seen it. It looks cool. Alright, where were we here? I should fix the UV issue there. These lines are not really doing it for me. Hey Nordal, what's up, man? Looking into instancing meshes, so the draw call only happens once per mesh, no matter how many instances the mesh there is in the level. Sweet, you're already further along than I am in your thinking on this. Sounds like you know what you're doing. I don't know if you've noticed, but level art is a huge black hole in my mind. Like, I'm not good at it. I very intentionally designed a game that didn't have a lot of level art. Specifically the tech stuff, like instancing meshes and shit. It's just not what I do. It just doesn't appeal to me. Alright, let's see. I need to come up with something interesting here. So we're just gonna play. I think. I'm gonna hide you. We're gonna try to make a silhouette that looks sketchy using this. And the way I'm gonna do that, I don't super know yet, but here's the deal. Gonna not even worry about this shit. Aw, yeah. Snow day. I think I can get something sketchy if I just... I have no idea if this is gonna work at all. It just looks weird. Do I think I'm gonna get snowed in tomorrow? Are we getting snow? I thought we were getting rain tomorrow. I'm gonna Google it. Shit. Hold on. I didn't plan to get snowed in tomorrow. Yeah, it's just rain for us. It's gonna be frigid. Holy shit. Man, it's getting cold. But yeah, it looks like it's raining in the morning and then the temperature drops down to the 20s. Oh god. It's dropping down real low. On a Wednesday. Yeah, I think it's because we're getting the rain early in the morning and then the temperature's dropping. So I think we might be okay. Let me see here. I see no difference. It's weird because I felt like I was pulling shit all over the place. for fuck's sake. What are you doing? Why are you? Hmm. Looks like it didn't import. Oh, I'm importing the wrong thing. That might be why. Oh, that looks a bit better, yeah. Looks kind of rough. Sketchy. ask how you get that black outline? Yeah, so what I do is I copied the mesh. Here, I'll do it real quick. It takes like a second. Take any given mesh, like say this one. I duplicate it. I'm just gonna view it real quick. I select all the verts. I'm sorry. I drop into movement mode normal. And I move them out along the normal. Then I take the actual normals and I reverse them. So now instead of the normals facing out, they face in. And I set the material to be black. And I export it. It's a mesh. It's literally a mesh. So like right now, what I'm editing is the black outline around the mesh, which is also just a mesh. Stupidly simple. Yeah, no problem. Now I'm experimenting with like, what if I just mess with that outline? Can I get something that kind of looks jazzy and unfinished? Because my technique so far for making the outlines requires a lot of flat surfaces, and this character has a lot of curved surfaces. So I'm having a hard time figuring out like how to make him work. But maybe, and this outline, the way I'm doing it now, it just looks really mechanical and boring. So is there a way I can futz with it? Is there a way I can make it look kind of cool? And obviously, most of the stuff, when people are making outlines for characters and stuff, they're usually messing with shaders. Um, there's a lot of cool shit you can do there, for sure. It's just kind of not my wheelhouse, and I thought I'd try something different and see what happens. There's no puns allowed in this chat, Kyla. You know the rules. And I feel like if I was drawing this, it wouldn't be like sketch. It would be like a lot of long lines that go like. the outline here? What? Whoops. Right. Oops. I did it the wrong way around. Oh, shit is that? Hmm. So I was thinking about different things. Like maybe this is all just way too clean in general. Maybe I need to like make it look like it's drawn, so add some irregularity there. It definitely looks way too faceted, this arch. Definitely lost that rough sketch feel. No matter what, I need to fix the UVs on this, that shader works down the pipe. At least I think I do. Oh wow, Grog. Thanks, man. Shit. I didn't even know you were in here. The problem with this technique is it's like it always draws on the outside, so the only way to make it look really good would be to mess with the model on the inside too. To just go all in and randomize, like randomly mess with the verts of the actual mesh, which I should probably do. Which I'm thinking I might do. Just to see if it looks cool. Maybe. I'm not eager to destroy this model. I finally got a shape I like. Thank you. Okay, I think I am going to go with that technique. I think I'm not going to do it right now because I have higher level art goals to figure out with this character. I also think I lost my outline shader on this bit. So let me get that back real quick. Where did you go? Oh, you're just gone. Shit. Oops. Okay, yeah. I did it wrong again. Well, that's not good. Alright, thin outline reacquired. That's something that's been bugging me for a while. I want to mess with these feet. They're just so boring. Let's pull that up. Yeah. I was looking at the other characters because I was really stumped on him for a while, and I realized there's kind of this delineation where they've got the yellow part, the part that's kind of them, the computer part, is kind of small, and they've got these legs, and in the case of these two characters, they've got pretty long legs, and he was different. I like the idea that he'd have a different shape, but I felt like he didn't fit with these guys yet. Part of that was giving him, like, lifting him up a bit off the ground, giving him legs, giving him a clear delineation between where he is and where this instrument is something he's wearing. Something he could take off. The only thing that's piercing through his body is the one, what do you call it? This thing, which almost doesn't look like an instrument, is the same thing that's on our pianist, right? Like this thing that pulls instruments, which I think when I pare them down and I try to do like the narrative bit where they're, you know, leaving their humdrum lives or whatever, I think they'll be boring robots that just like push things and roll. Probably to the beat of a metronome, like boom, boom, boom. And then they'll leave and like the music will start and it'll get good. Yeah, that'll be cool. That's gonna be fun. Figuring that shit out. There's a lot of fun shit coming up. There's a lot of not fun shit coming up too. I should never ever start this project. But we'll get there. Kylo, I fucking love you, man. Look, thank you so much for the fan art. I felt bad when I saw it too, because I was like, shit, I totally changed the character. Maybe I should move back. I don't want to upset my fans. I guess I didn't duplicate this. I guess that was just like something I thought I did but didn't do. Alright. Oh, that's right. That's why. I'm moving this mesh piece because it doesn't move into the body so that I can see what the hell I'm doing. I'm gonna hide the appendages for a minute. What is your deal? can't change your material. Okay, this mesh is just fucked. Mesh. Duplicate all the faces in the mesh. When in doubt. It's the cleanest way to remove all history. Well, it's a way. When things go real sideways. Okay, what I want to actually do is merge these two. What are you wrong here? Mesh. Combine. There you are. Thanks, Keela. What do I do? Actually, that's interesting. This whole bit should probably be in this mesh. Yup, doing it. What are you? Maybe silver. Yeah. That seems right. It should probably be matte color. Actually, no, this should probably be character black. Now think about it, this shouldn't be silver, this should be I don't know if we're doing accordion or accordion dark. I think that color. What am I missing? I guess that looks right. Alright, so that's the body. Because we moved this into the body, we can get rid of it here. We're not going to worry about this anymore. We don't need this anymore. Clearly, you can see that we don't. So yeah. Front to back. Should be something like that here too. Ah, yes. Oh, that's probably fine. Meshes. And that knocked off a material ID from our list here. So let's see. This should be matte color, that's actually correct. This should be, that looks correct. that's actually correct. So what am I missing here? Yeah, where's the horn? Literally, where did it go? Did I delete it? Okay. Why are you losing my selection? is he? Okay. Didn't I just delete the bits off of this that I need to delete? Why am I redoing this work? What is going on here? Show me. Let's do the same thing here. It's a lot of work to do something pretty simple, but it's so much cleaner to work with now. I'm starting to like him. I'm starting to get there. This is good. He feels fun. Alright, it's been over 3 hours. I need to go to the gym, make lunch, do my usual break in the middle of the day, and then I'll probably come back and do a longer stream later. Hit the American audience. Because this is the morning stream. Hey Growerg. Thanks for hanging out, man. I don't know what does that mean? Teach me. The fire hand? Am I a magician? Am I a wizard? You're trying to get inspiration? Cool, man. What do you do? I don't know. Oh, that's great. I remember those times in my life. They're scary, but they're the ones I look back on with the most, I don't know, nostalgia. Like, I don't know, man. Every day I just kind of woke up and I was like, fuck. And I did what I had to do. Oh, you're a Unity developer. Yeah? Yeah. I'm sorry. You poor thing. Unity's doing some cool shit. I think there's benefits to Unity. Learning C# probably is more crossover into other engines in the future. I think, like, as an animator, I would hate Unity. There's just too much. The animation tools aren't there. I don't know. I know Unreal too well. You didn't get anything done this weekend? Well, it was a weekend. It was weird. I had separation anxiety from my computer because I went a solid over 24 hours without being at a computer or, like, checking Twitter or anything. It was really bizarre. And then I did check Twitter, and there was some sweet fan art on Twitter. So it was like, I don't know, it was a pretty good day. Basically, if you hide from the internet for a day, people will give you gifts. You've been working for 4 years on a game, Grog, and you haven't finished it yet for your first game. Link something. Let's take a look what you got. I'll put you on the spot, man. multiple unfinished games. Ouch. You know, I know a lot of, I'm happy I had a job, to make my first few games. I would have hated to just make my own games on my own initially out of the gate. I don't know, like, it's alarming how much you learn in that first couple months on a job working at a studio. And you make so many mistakes, and you're gonna make those mistakes whether you're working alone or in a studio, so you might as well make them while somebody else is paying you. Like, I don't think it's, if possible, right out of college, I wouldn't recommend starting out on your own. I'd recommend working somewhere else. Like, I never would have finished a game. The only reason I have the capacity to finish games is because I've done it so many times, and I've done it so many times because I got a job doing it. But I know getting work is impossible now. Like, more so than it used to be, and it used to be really hard. Ouch, Ninjin. I'm gonna check out this Discord thing. Is Chris Light still in here? Are you around, buddy? I think he's making a Discord for us so we can, like, chat in between the streams. Which is really nice of him, because I would never, like, I'll check this, but I'm not good at, like, managing communities and shit. And that's, like, what he does. That sounds so corporate and weird to say out loud. Sweet, yeah, I just made a channel on Discord. We have a Discord now, guys. Oh, sorry. I feel like a fraud and I'm working with cool VR people. Yeah. Mittens, you just started, man. You always get those blues when you first start a job. I wouldn't worry about it. Alright, I'll be back in like a couple hours. If you guys want to hang out, how do I give people an invite? Copy. I'll check that out before I start the next stream. Does that link work for people? Alright. Yeah. So our Discord is called Kind if you guys want to hang out, and if not, that's cool too. Whatever, I'll be back in a couple hours. My name is Gwen. Org. Nice to meet you. And this little guy's name is Euler. He's really cool. He's the best way to rotate. He gets jammed up sometimes, but he can also do the most. He's the prettiest. How do you spell Gwen or how do you spell Euler? There's both. You're welcome. Alright, for real now. I'm procrastinating at this point. I gotta go. I love you guys. I'll see you later.